Hello everyone, and welcome back to A Plague Tale Innocence, Chapter 10, The Way of Roses. We are working through the university in this chapter to find our way to the Sanguinis Itinera. I believe that's what the Latin word was. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think that's what it was if I'm remembering correctly. Lucas had told us to go and check out the basement, and he said to keep an eye out for roses, whatever that means. Either actual roses, or if we're looking for like books decorated with roses. I'm not entirely sure. We're gonna find out though. Let's go ahead and just jump straight into it. Can't even go into that door, so limiting our options.
But where have the books gone?
There's that door I couldn't go through a moment ago. Always on the prowl for more loot. Some cool tapestries up here. Not really sure what else this side area really had to offer me. I'm wondering, would the game actually keep track? So in the last chapter, I noticed there was a side door. I ended up going through the front door. Is this that side door? Would it just plop you out here and then you can come straight out and voila, you have a different pathway to go through? Because if so, that's pretty cool.
It's locked.
I mean, not much surprise there. The game's kind of shoehorning me clearly towards... Come on, pick up that alcohol. It clearly wants me to go in, like, a specific direction. And that specific direction would be clearly through this big, ominous door right here.
There, the banners. Flowers. Yes, there are roses. I'm on the right track.
Yes, I see the flowers. Those don't really look like roses to me.
Can't even tell the difference between day and night anymore. Shut up in here.
It'll soon be over. Vitalis has brought back a young lad to open the last door.
Days we've been here, and the Grand Inquisitor himself is coming to help us. Gonna be quite an event.
How can you not tell if it's day or night? There are windows all over the place.
Rats. Strange.
I mean, I won't judge these guys. Maybe they just can't look directly up at the windows. Those helmets do make it a little hard to see. Albeit this guy doesn't actually even have a helmet. Something tells me, though, he doesn't really care if it's night or day anymore. Maybe it's the big rock-shaped hole inside of his head. Well, he's looking up at the sky that he never got to see again. Okay, there's a cart here. I just want to look around real quick, see if there's actually any more loot or anything. Sulfur and saltpeter. Okay, where am I bringing this? Over there, it looks like. I'm trying to be more calm, take my time when it comes to actually climbing this stuff, because Amicia just loves to do that backwards jump there whenever you're trying to climb anything, which, I mean, it's not a huge deal or anything, but it's just like, game, promise I am not trying to jump. Is there something I can spend alcohol on? Let's make some Deverantis. I'm gonna need rocks at this point. Who would have guessed that rocks would be the rarest resource in the game?
So, Alchemist, got enough books, or do you want me to get you some more? One can never have enough books, if one can read. It's all just pagan stuff. The Sanguinis Itinera is a sacred book. The knowledge it contains goes back to the dawn of man, and this knowledge could save us all. So keep searching, and concentrate on looking for books with a red.
The book,
red cover.
the Sanguinis Itinera.
might not
They're
be
looking
able to
for it
read,
too.
but that doesn't mean
I'd better be quick.
Can't take out the alchemist. I wanted to just see if it would let me.
What was that? Something moved.
Well, that is unfortunate timing. Like, what a time for him to turn around on me. Don't mind me, sir, just being sneaky.
Nothing but silence.
To make life easier, well, let me get a better angle, but
What?
I'm probably just gonna take out these two.
Sound?
What do you think you're doing? I told you I'd catch you.
Easy. Either of you have rocks on you? Saltpeter, and he doesn't have anything on him. Awesome. I am running out of rocks. Like, I am dangerously low.
At least those fucking rats won't
There are
come
the
out of their
roses.
hole.
I'm on the right track.
I'm telling you, next time he talks
Let's
to me
let some
like
rats
that,
out.
I'll stuff one of his bloody books in his gob.
Go.
The red cover.
There they are.
His favorite scent.
The book. Another brilliant idea from the alchemist. There's something shady about those guys.
Too true. There's parts of the Bastion I daren't go anymore. The things they're doing there.
Yeah, let's not talk about it.
I want to see if I can get the attention of these guys. Hey, over here. Sir.
Huh?
There we go.
Here, intruders! These will end the...
Wait till I get my hand on you! I know you're there. The light! Quickly! Quickly! Hey! Stop! You're lucky! No, no, no! Hey! Don't move! Do not move! Hey, you! Where do you think I'll get you in the end? So we're hiding, are we? Come back here! Do you hear me?
He's stuck in a loop of he can't decide if he wants to run towards me or
You
not.
won't get away from me. Wait till I get my hands on you.
I wish I could, like, put out those candles. Have the rats get him.
Where are you?
Wait, not what I'm wanting to throw.
There you are.
Okay. Those rats got a nice little meal.
Daisy, you're far from home too, aren't you? Bring me luck. We're doing this for Hugo.
How did a daisy grow in here? That's the real question. Let's go ahead and read that real fast. Daisy. The daisy is a symbol of innocence and purity, and probably owes its fame to the whiteness of its petals. It was used in infusions with calming and digestive properties, known to also promote scar healing. Daisy petals were also used in salads and popular among both nobles and commoners due to their slight pepper flavor. Do daisies actually taste like pepper? I'm not going to go out and taste a daisy, but like, this is news to me if they actually do taste like peppers. Is this common knowledge?
This stuff, will it end up covering everything?
I'm not sure, Amicia. Alright, 1 second. Hey everyone, sorry about that cut there. My cat was meowing like crazy, so I had to go and give her some attention so that way she would stop. Alright. Well, that was convenient that it collapsed right after I actually passed through it.
Blacksmith. There's work waiting for you.
We're really scraping the barrel if Vitaly stoops to catching a beggar like this.
A prisoner.
Oh well, perhaps they'll finally open this door.
I can't get past. Too many guards.
I mean, 3 Deverantis, 4 rocks. Not that I want to do that,
How on
but
earth did the rats do that? Imagine the force you need to get through that thickness.
I can imagine what it will do to your arm.
The hole's no use anymore. They've blocked it up, can't you see? They know exactly what they're doing, little bastards.
wait, so what did the rats actually do? I know they're saying like the rats broke through there, but the rats also blocked it up, like with the hive. Is that what they're saying?
Watch yourself.
All right, some alcohol.
Here. Everyone calm down. Noted.
Oh, that guy managed to actually get to safety. God dang it. How are those rats so slow? You're saying that that horde of rats is slower than those two guys?
How did the rats do that? Imagine the force you need to get through that thickness.
I can imagine what it will do to your arm.
The hole's no use anymore. They've blocked it up, can't you see? They know exactly what they're doing, little bastards.
Why would the rats want to, I don't have the right thing equipped. Why would the rats care to block up their own hole?
What was that noise?
That's the thing that confuses me with what they're saying. Alright, let's try throwing it from a bit more of a distance. Or actually, I can throw it silently.
What? Over there. What's that? Oh, no! Not that! No! Oh, I saw something move over
there. Weird I had to use 2 odorous there. Guess the rats ignored the first one. Okay, sure, while we're here, let's craft a couple more of these. And then we'll go straight through this door here.
I haven't seen any roses for a while. Hope I haven't taken a wrong turn.
I'm sure we're fine, Amicia. Workbench, I don't need that. Another tool. I have 5 tools right now. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh wait, right, we determined every one of these uses a tool, so the add a rail would actually be kind of nice, unless I can find 6, 10 tools. So if I can double the amount of tools I have, then there's no point in the upgraded add a rail. They're bleeding them dry.
Still no news of our young Hugo de Rune.
Lord Nicholas continues his search.
In which case, the only thing that can help us find the book is the son of a smith. You built that door with your father. Now, you'll open it for us.
We were asked to build that door precisely to keep out scum like you.
I am the Grand Inquisitor Vitalis Benevent. You have no idea how I have suffered. Look what I endure for you. Quick. Be sanguine. What is your name, boy?
Roderick.
I do not wish for Roderick to expire before he has opened this door. Do not commit the same mistake you made with his father. Take it.
Quickly, I mustn't lose them.
Even when the Grand Inquisitor talks about saving thy neighbor, you just can't keep your mouth shut, eh?
That's right, coming from you. You're going to jail.
Alright. Do I have to actually, like, rush to keep up with them, or... I can see him going down there.
Roderick, looks like we both have problems.
Blood's getting weaker. How long can the Episanguis contain the bite? As long as his fate allows.
How many rocks I got? You know what, guys? How did that go through him? Well, I got as many rocks as I threw, so it worked out. I don't think I'm actually being timed. Like, this isn't a can lose him situation. Yeah, they're conveniently waiting for me. Lord Vitalis said to inspect the floor tiles until Amicia catches up.
So he's the one who made the door.
Yes, and he'll open it. With the book and the de Rune kid, Vitalis can complete the conjuration. Then we'll be saved from the plague. Ad ignem.
At Lucem.
Oh, well said.
Move it! Now listen to me. Me and my friends spent some time in the jails of the Bastion, making the heretics talk. You're pretending to be tough now, but believe me, you'll blubber like the rest of them when we come deep enough.
Wait.
Is there anything on this side? Let's check real quick. mind me, sir.
All right.
Oh, there's something there. I think I'm gonna have to take out this guy. That's okay.
What was that?
Any loot on ya? Doesn't actually look like it.
That's strange.
Study of a skinned person. Alright, we will check that out shortly.
So, recognize it? Remind you of your dad?
Don't you talk about my father.
Oh, really? You want to play that game?
Quick cursory glance, see if we can actually find anything of value.
You've ruined the floor.
Heavy armor. There has to be a way.
That mosaic took us weeks.
Don't give a shit about your mosaic. Open
Save
the bloody
the
door,
prisoner.
or you'll end up like your old man.
Ah.
I would kill you, you know. Just as soon as I remember how to open this door. I've been
Oh,
wanting to do this for 2 days.
yeah, beat him up,
I don't know
Roderick.
who you are, but thank you.
We need to leave. The other guards must have heard that. What's that door?
A special order. My father's masterpiece.
And do you know how to open it? Because that would be a real help.
Hey, you there! Guard!
It would help us a lot.
It'll take a bit of time.
Carry on. I'll keep them back.
I say as I get sliced. I couldn't actually see where they were coming from. I didn't press the look button, and the flames make it kind of hard to see.
Heavy armor.
That's okay.
There has to be a way.
I wonder what actually happens, like, if I didn't end up using the chandelier to take this guy out. Is there another way that you could actually...
Come on, move it.
I don't know, I'm rambling, but I'm just wondering if there was another way that you could take him out. Because his armor, well, he has full armor, but it's similar-esque to that guy Conrad from earlier in the game.
I don't know who you are, but thank you.
We need to leave. The other guards must have heard that. What's that door?
A special order. My father's masterpiece.
And do you know how to open it? Because that would be a real help.
Hey, you there! Guard!
It would help us a lot.
It'll take a bit of time.
Carry on. I'll keep them back.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh my gosh.
Heavy armor. There has to be a way.
I'm heavily considering this, if only because... Come on, upgrade. I'm not moving off of it.
This should make things a little easier.
That'll just make things a bit faster because I've been having to reload, but I can't do it quite fast enough. It's also just really hard to see these flames, the way they reflect.
And do you know how to open it? Because that would be a real help.
Hey, you there! Guard!
It would help us a lot.
It'll take a bit of time.
Carry on. I'll keep them
Oh
back.
crap. Okay, so you double click. Oh shit. Oh my gosh.
Heavy armor. There has to be a way.
I love repeatedly having to do this.
Wanting to do this for 2 days.
I don't know who you are.
I mean, it's my own
But thank
incompetence
you.
that makes
We
it
need
to where I have to
leave.
keep
The other
doing
guards
it.
must have heard that. What's that door?
A special order. My father's masterpiece.
And do you know how to open it? Because that would be a real help.
Hey, you there! Guard!
It would help
Oh
us
my
a lot.
gosh.
It'll take a bit of time.
Carry on. I'll keep them back.
Potentially.
I don't want to rush
Probably
you,
not.
but they're still coming, and it looks like a fire has broken out.
Almost there.
I think he realizes there's a fire.
Come on, come on. That's it. Hurry up.
The alarm's been sounded. They won't let us go.
Can the door close behind us? No? We're just gonna leave it wide open? Okay.
Hey, do you know where we're going?
Don't think. Run.
One dead end and we're finished. We need to hide.
No, we need to slow them down.
Will that do it?
It'll have to.
Right. We're in the basement. It's a start.
Open up right away!
Roderick, I need the book.
What on
Why
earth
would
is
we
so
open
special
it?
about this bloody book?
It could save my little brother. Please.
I don't know where it is. The only thing I know is that they tortured my father to death for it. And I'm gonna kill them.
They killed my parents too.
We might get out of here together.
All right. What about the book?
Just you wait and see. There's lots of them around here.
Alcohol, sulfur. I'm full on Ignifer, actually. I have a lot of stuff. Let's make some Deverantis, I guess.
Another library. Underneath the library.
Forbidden books. That's why we bit the door.
So the Sanguinis Itinera has to be here. All I know is it has a red cover.
Look, up there.
Roses. That must be it. I'll have to climb up.
Okay, get to climbing, Amicia. These actually would make... This would make a very good ladder. That's solid wood. But of course, the game wants me to solve the puzzle. Any loot around?
Ugh, let's leave that where it is.
A Theriac? Theriac? I don't actually know how to pronounce that. There's a cart here.
It won't budge. Could you help me with this?
All right, all right. Interesting.
The shelves.
Gotcha.
That's your route to the book. Easy.
Alright, now can you hold this for me?
Maybe I spoke too soon. I need to act as a counterbalance. I'll stay over here. Tell me which lever you want me to pull.
All right. Help me with this, will you?
I'll do that.
Okay, so this time will he actually hold it for me? Because I need him to just stand here. Okay, cool. He'll actually hold it this time.
You said you'd act as a counterbalance.
I did. It gave way.
Right. We'll have to be very careful.
Alright, push this up here. How many more do we have? We have... Is this like a... I'm guessing that one will go back up when not held. Sort of thing. So I'll probably have to... I see a box over there. It looks like I can push. Oh my gosh.
By the way, my name's Amicia, and you're Roderick, right?
You know a lot of stuff, Amicia.
Who hired you to do the door?
Monks, of a sort.
They didn't talk much. My father designed it. He was the master. I was just the apprentice.
Monks of a sort, watching over the Sanguinis Itinera.
All right.
I didn't mean to interrupt. I don't know if they had more flavor text or not. Alright, go ahead and release that.
Fine for me.
Now!
Right away. You need to move, Amicia.
It's too quiet. Where did the soldiers go?
Get
So
off it then.
I can't be on this? That complicates things. Oh, I see. Dang, okay. I'll have to re-go through all of that, but I bet you I can use this cart and like... Well, actually, where do I want to put it? Maybe if I put it down there, it'll only go halfway and I can like climb up.
Underneath to stop it falling down.
I'll find something. Come on, move!
Ooh, I see some stuff there.
Don't injure yourself. Do you want me to?
No, my brother. I owe him this. For all the times I wasn't there for him.
Don't beat yourself up, Amicia. I mean, it sounds like your mom separated you two from his birth, basically, so you're kind of strangers to each other, but that's not your fault. Okay.
Well, if that ain't love, I don't know what is.
Perfect,
Right,
then I can climb
let's get
up.
this over with. Go on.
Yeah.
Awesome, thank you. Dude, release. Alright, looks like we have the Sanguinis Itinera. I would assume. Those still don't look like roses if you ask me, but
That's it. Nearly
they're
there.
convinced.
We've been here too long.
Real quick, make sure there's no loot up here. I'm a loot fiend.
Got it. I can barely believe it.
You'd better believe it and get back quickly. They'll be here any second.
I know you, Amicia de Rune. We have been watching your family for quite some time now, waiting for the macula in your brother's blood to finish its slumber. You could say I have watched you grow up.
No, we have no chance.
Little idiot. What do you expect to do with that book?
Save my brother.
With your brother and that book, I can save the
That's
world,
enough.
Amicia.
Come on, this way.
Guards! You may run, but no one can escape their own blood.
You seem to know each other well.
He destroyed my
So-
life.
I know what that's like.
Is Vitalis related to me? Amicia? You can run, but you can't escape your own blood. Either he's talking about the macula inside of Hugo, or I don't know. Vitalis is Amicia's grandfather? Great-grandfather?
Ready? It's gonna be hell out there.
Ready as I'll ever be. Let's get out of these corridors, quick.
Couldn't agree more.
Let's go and find the others.
Where the hell are they?
We've certainly stirred them up.
Quiet. I can't risk losing this book.
Where'd you get this cloth?
It's so bad so quick.
Heavy armor. We're stuck.
He's looking the other way. I can take him.
You sure?
It'll be my pleasure. Whenever you're ready.
Roderick, you're up.
That's for my father.
Ugh, Roderick is so much better than
You do
Millie.
that a lot.
No, but I'm starting to like it.
Right, that's enough. I'm off. You stay here. I'll go and see how they're doing.
So let me know what the hell's going on.
He's alone.
But he will see me coming.
I could distract him.
What's all that
That one's
noise?
for you.
You're finished.
Good job.
I might have got a little carried away.
Did you snap his neck?
Lucas, he has trouble with his eyes sometimes. These might help.
Like an early form of bifocals, it looks like.
I don't like hanging around doing nothing like this.
One each, alright?
Someone
I'll take the one with the helmet.
Fine.
It's just a matter of timing. Whenever you're ready.
Let me make sure I've got rocks
Take care of
equipped.
it.
You're going to pay.
So we're...
Perfect.
Well done.
I wouldn't like to have been on the end of that.
Alright.
Tell me it leads outside.
It leads outside.
Fresh
I
air.
can smell fire.
Well, there's a brazier right there.
Shit.
Oh no. Fire. Did we?
Fire is spreading.
Is the Grand Inquisitor still inside? How do I know? Go and see. And give the order to evacuate.
This is good. We should make the most of it.
Ah, fucking rats. That's all I need.
The rats, the shield. Oh, we can't touch him, Roderick.
Wait. When they took me to the Bastion to question me, I saw the alchemists making some stuff they called extinguish. It puts flames out. I was going to save it for later, but...
It's worth a try.
This is exactly what I was talking about would be nice.
Just need to aim at the fire.
It worked. This could change a lot of things.
Especially for them.
Awesome, that's very nice. Go over here, rats. I need to look for some loot. Oh. Okay, awesome.
All the books are going to burn.
It's not your fault. Think about your
So,
book.
can I
We
extinguish...
have to get out of here.
Oh wait,
I
he
have
has
to
a
find
torch,
Hugo.
awesome.
I reckon those kids started the fire so they can slip away quietly. They're gonna be sorry when I catch them.
Okay, yeah, so you can actually extinguish their torches. That's good to know. Let's make a couple more of these. These are pretty handy. Oh, I did put those rats right in the way, but hopefully I can sneak around. Oh, there's a cart here. Do I need to use Luminosa again? They're almost like a weird trade-off because it always seems like they require Luminosa. Let's get them all piled up. Alright, cool. Okay, what can we make? Pouch allows 2 shots in a row. Oh, I must have died before I crafted that. Or after I crafted that, so I didn't actually save. Increase the effects or Ignifer distracts. This is the one where I can get, yeah, stones remove helmets. That would be really nice, actually. And it doesn't cost that much. 3, 10, 26 sulfur, 9 saltpeter, and 30 Sanguinis. I could get these 2 right now. Although, I know I was just talking about wanting that, but I might actually do that one. Actually, I think I can do both.
Not bad. Not bad at all. Voila.
There we go.
Exactly what I needed.
So we'll get 8 more of that and then 6 sulfur. It's not that much more, so we could have that pretty shortly, actually. And there was some Sanguinis back here I didn't even grab, so perfect. Can I jump over this? No, I cannot. Okay, these rats are right in the way. Huh. Oh wait, no, I can go around. Perfect. I was gonna say, like,
It's the only way.
I did not fancy my odds trying to sprint across those rats right there. I'd make it work. Probably die in the process, but... Oi, oi, stop looking at me.
You're on fire! You're on fire! Fuck! No! No! Hey, you alright? Is there anyone still inside?
Yeah, I thought I'd had it. It's like hell in there.
We're supposed to have reinforcements. What the hell are they doing?
2 guards. We need to get one of them out of the way.
Okay, I think... Alright, hopefully I can throw this,
You hear that?
and I'm
Go to see.
Keep your eyes open.
really hoping that there's a,
Someone focus. Just focus.
can you beat up this guy? I need to grab another pot, it looks like, because he isn't budging.
Now you've got me angry.
The guard. Come on me.
Alright, perfect.
That's one less. He won't be getting up.
Alright,
anytime
is
soon.
there an extra pot I can grab? He won't be getting up anytime soon, you say. So are you, like, not actually killing them? Wait, no. Release. Stop pressing stuff. There we go, pressing the wrong buttons all at once. These rats seem a bit stuck. Alright. This area actually has a lot of resources, which is nice because I just wiped out all of my resources. I can even afford, I just need 3 more Sanguinis, and then I can actually get that final upgrade. And then Deverantis will be completely worthless. Which, I guess, on the one hand, kind of sucks because I made 8 of it in excess, so That's not going to do me much good. Am I supposed to go in there? That doesn't seem like the wisest idea.
We really have
but...
to go in there?
Yes. Take a deep...
It's already hot.
What a bloody mess.
Oh, what are we going to do?
Follow me and look after your book. They're here. Don't worry about them. There, get there.
Oh, Lord.
I need a hand here, huh? Come on, come on!
Oh gosh, come on, don't do that.
Look, it's burning behind here. Stay out of the way!
What are you doing?
Opening it!
Roderick! Are you
Oh
right?
gosh.
Run! We're nearly there! Take to the left! Come on! Follow me!
Alright, chapter 10 done. Chapter 11, Alive. Like we made it home alive, or... I'm wondering, did Millie ever manage to get her brother Arthur out? Did Amicia just say, she's fine?
Look, it's her. Amicia! So
Aww.
you succeeded?
Here! Have to warn you, smells a bit burnt.
Who's he?
Roderick. But shh.
The Sanguinis Itinera. What is this book about?
It's the story of a little boy who's going to get a lot better now.
Right, I'm starving. Anyone else?
Me?
Come and eat then. I think we deserve it.
How have you been getting
too.
food?
Coming.
That is a gorgeous book. Just to gush a little bit, like, that would be the centerpiece of any library. That is some fine craftsmanship. December 1348. Yeah, y'all gonna freeze with the bare bones clothing you have.
No, no, no! Bloody hell! That's no good.
Hey, are you alright?
It's nothing. Tell me, this door, have you ever opened it before?
It's stuck. It's the only place in the chateau we haven't been yet.
Don't you want to see what's behind it?
Well, Hugo is asleep. Let's go take a look.
This, at least, I know how to do. There you go.
Just gonna
that
look
was-
around real quick.
Efficient.
And almost painless. Come on.
Come on, Roderick is waiting for me. It's not an Inquisition guard, but at least I'll be able to continue training. We see everything, and no one sees us. The world has forgotten this castle.
Which is interesting, all things considered, because, like, the sightlines on this castle, I know it's all wooded, so it might be difficult to see, but it's wide open. If you look up anywhere in the immediate area, you would see this castle.
Whoa. Can you feel that?
No, what?
When you enter a place that has been abandoned for a very long time, there's something in the air.
Yes, dust.
No, the stones. It's like interrupting a conversation. This is the first time I felt it here. That looks dangerous. Let's avoid it for now. Another door. Shall we continue?
Of course.
Let's see where this leads us. Oh, the courtyard.
It's a shortcut.
He's gonna break down one of these doors eventually, and there's not gonna be anything on the other side.
I found something while I was doing some clearing earlier. Come take a look.
Another story about stones?
Actually, you're not far off.
1 second, Roderick. There is loot to be had. Amicia, I've seen you sprint. You can go faster than this. There we go.
Amicia, come and see this.
Put
You'll
some
like it.
pep in your step, girl. I'm just completely going off the rails now. Roderick's like, I've got something cool to show you. I'm like, that's awesome. I'm gonna go over here instead.
This castle must have seen a lot of things. Scholars, maybe knights in great battles. Right, Melly?
What are you doing? Do you know how long it took me to clear all this?
Yes, I am very grateful, Roderick. I am just looking around because somebody came around after the first time I was here and decided to place a bunch of alchemical resources everywhere. Stuff must have just fallen out of Lucas's
So
pockets.
deep. How did they manage to build this?
Yeah, how did they? This wasn't here originally. It was like not this deep. It was about where my shadow is before, wasn't it?
You'll like it.
I'm coming!
Ooh, another tool.
A fresco. It's strangely familiar.
It includes the symbols of the pillars. This castle has things to tell us, huh?
And what is it telling us then?
Even I don't understand everything. I just think we'll be fine here.
Amicia! Come quickly! It's Hugo! Oh no. I'm coming!
Need me?
I'll call you. Come on! Come on! I'm here, Lucas! Quickly! Hugo, please.
Okay, I know Hugo is in dire need of seeing Amicia, but just real fast, any loot?
I should go and see Hugo.
I know, Amicia, we're going. How did Lucas know to find us out here? Well, Roderick isn't exactly quiet.
The Macula is progressing too fast.
I realize that, Amicia. I'm doing my best. I mean, I'm trying to do what the book says, but it's going to take too long. I need a proper laboratory.
Like Laurentius had?
No, one with better equipment.
Well, perhaps my mother, at my home.
She must have had some equipment there. You're right. It's worth a try.
Yeah, a noble woman involved in alchemy. She could buy the good stuff. Hang in there, Hugo.
I believe your twins are back.
Melly! You found him!
More dead than alive. But yes.
Amicia, we came because, well...
Yes.
Arthur, you tell her.
After our little adventure with your heretic-burning friends, I ended up in an Inquisition cell. One day I saw the guards accompany a prisoner who looked the worse for wear. Those bastards wanted her to tell them where her son was, so... they threatened her. And I heard her name. Beatrice Starrow.
Mother is alive? She's alive? You managed to get Arthur out? It wasn't simple. Believe me. So you could...
Forget it. I was nothing. But she's too important to the Grand Inquisitor. He, questions her a lot.
They
Torture her? Hugo mustn't know anything of this.
Even that she's alive? It might help him.
And what will we say when he wants to see her? Tell him nothing, alright?
Aww.
Oh no! Hugo! Hugo!
The next threshold. It's coming.
We have to go at once. To my home. Now!
Hugo, we'll stay here with him.
It will be alright, my little brother. I swear. This time we will heal you.
Alright. I'll get the Sanguinis Itinera and some potions, and then we'll leave.
There's this dilemma that always shows up in shows, movies, etc. Where, like, I don't know, what if Hugo died while Amicia was gone, you know? It's one of those hard situations where it's like, what are you supposed to do,
Amicia,
you know?
You're going to be alright.
Yes. It's just strange to be back. Let's go. I never thought I'd come back here. Not so soon.
We find the potions and we leave. You might even get home before sunrise.
Fine by me.
Alright, well, that is a good stopping point for this video. We managed to get some good work done. We found the Sanguinis Itinera, and now it looks like we're on the mission to find some better equipment to fight the Macula with. The game's progressing really well. I'm curious to see how it's all going to wrap up together. But yeah, so far, I think we're doing pretty good overall. Resource management and all of that is pretty good. Real quick, I did want to actually look at... I had collected some stuff. So we found this reading stone. So after centuries of ignorance, theories about how human vision works now abound. We started by believing that our eyes sent out rays revealing objects around us, before finally understanding that, in fact, the opposite is the case. People began to find remedies for vision problems. A good example is the creation of rough eyeglasses that improved their wearers' sight of objects nearby. So apparently Lucas needs these. It's like the gifts. I think these are all objects that we give to the other players. Study of a skinned person. Since autopsies are formally prohibited by the church, the practice of studying the human body is still in its infancy. Frightened by the gravity of the situation, Pope Clement VI then issued a papal bull authorizing doctors to open up the bodies of the dead in order to better understand and fight the plague. Unfortunately, few clergymen followed him, and most anatomical charts therefore came from books from the Orient. And then a theriac, a decoction made up of more than 50 plant, mineral, and animal ingredients that take more than a year of fermentation for their properties to become complete. Against the great evil, it seems to have the effect of accelerating the development of buboes, thus making it possible to remove the infection after incision. Okay, interesting. Alright, well, we're going to go ahead and stop here. I hope you all enjoyed the video. If you did, please make sure to like and subscribe, and I will see you all in the next video. Have a good one, everyone. Bye.